evacuation throughout the nation. The powerful quake rattled cities and towns for several seconds, inflicting major structural damage and sending millions into a state of panic. Toppling buildings, damaging infrastructure, and sending shockwaves of panic through the population. In the immediate aftermath, emergency response teams mobilized swiftly. Scenes of collapsed structures, broken bridges, and shattered roads painted a grim picture. Hospitals quickly reached capacity as waves of injured citizens arrived, and search and rescue teams began combing through rubble in a race against time to save those trapped beneath. Witnesses described harrowing moments, buildings crumbling, streets blanketed in debris, and cries for help echoing through ruined neighborhoods. Vehicles lay crushed under falling concrete, while families searched desperately for loved ones. First responders, including firefighters and medics, worked around the clock, navigating treacherous conditions in their rescue efforts. With aftershocks continuing to shake the region, authorities issued urgent warnings, calling on the public to remain calm and adhere to safety guidelines. The government declared a national state of emergency, dispatching military personnel to reinforce rescue missions. Temporary shelters were set up for displaced residents, and nationwide appeals were made for blood donations and essential medical supplies. The full scale of the disaster is still unfolding, as Israel faces one of the most challenging crises in its recent history. The economic impact of the disaster is expected to be staggering. Damage to infrastructure, businesses, and historic sites is widespread, with early estimates suggesting losses in the billions. Ports and major transportation hubs reported significant disruption, further complicating relief efforts. Humanitarian supplies and financial assistance were offered by several countries as the global community expressed solidarity with Israel during this crisis. Relief organizations on the ground reported immense logistical challenges due to blocked roads and damaged communication lines. Experts warned that Israel's location on active fault lines, where the African, Arabian, and Eurasian plates meet, makes it highly vulnerable to such devastating seismic events. Scientists are already analyzing the earthquake's data to better understand the dynamics that caused such widespread destruction. In the days following the quake, stories of survival and heroism emerged from the rubble. Volunteers joined rescue crews, offering critical support in affected neighborhoods. Religious centers and community groups opened their doors to offer food, shelter, and emotional support to those in need. Officials emphasize that rebuilding efforts will take time. New measures are already being discussed to strengthen building codes. Upgrade infrastructure, and improve national disaster preparedness. The government urged citizens to remain vigilant and participate in future earthquake readiness programs. As the nation grapples with the aftermath, the resilience and unity of the Israeli people remain strong. Relief efforts continue around the clock, with emergency teams racing against time to find survivors and restore basic services. The full extent of the damage is still being assessed, but the 7.5 magnitude earthquake stands as one of the most powerful and destructive events in the country's modern history. The total scale of the destruction is still under evaluation, but the 7.5 magnitude quake ranks among the most powerful and devastating in Israel's recent history. Officials are expected to release more information as rescue and recovery operations. Stay tuned for updates as this situation evolves.